Yeah, we on that time. 60 on the board, now we start that climb. Get ready, get set, yeah, the moment's now. When it hits zero, we gon' show you how good. Yeah. 50 seconds, feel the energy rise. Heartbeat fast, yeah, you feel that vibe. Lights get bright, yeah, the stage gets set. We ain't even started, but you ain't ready yet. 40 on the clock, now we pick up pace. Every second count, yeah, we in that race. Crowd tuned in, yeah, they locked in tight. Whole room buzzing, yeah, we taking flight. Yeah, 30 seconds left, now we turn it up. No slowing down, gotta fill that cup. Energy peaking, yeah, it's building fast. Blink one time, might miss that blast. 40 on the clock, yeah, we feel to the heat. Baseline knocking, got you out your seat. Hands go up, yeah, we ready to go. Whole vibe shift when we hit that flow. 10, 9, feel that energy climb. 8, 7, yeah, it's almost time. 6, 5, yeah, we live right now. 4, 3, let me hear that crowd. Steve on the mic, yeah, the nurse got skill. Break it down smooth, keep the whole squad chill. Talking about kidneys, yeah, we keep them on track. If your numbers off balance, he gon' bring them right back. Got the wisdom on deck, no stress, just facts. Hydration, motivation, every time he reacts. From the clinic hallway to your podcast feed, dropping gems so fresh, yeah, that's all you need. Stevethekidneynurse, yeah, you know the name. Keep your body in check, yeah, we play no games. Real talk, real health, yeah, we keep it pure. Tap in right now, Stevethekidneynurse, yeah. Stevethekidneynurse, yeah. Stevethekidneynurse.
Yo, welcome back to Dialysis Life with Steve the Kidney Nurse. This is a place where we talk honestly about kidney disease, dialysis, transplant journeys, and the real lives behind the treatments. Hey, it's been a minute. Last week I took off, but it is great to be back. Now, tonight's show, I have with me Jake, and I never got his last name, but I have Jake, who is 28 years old, from Mount Druitt, Australia. Now, right now, it's, where my clock at? It's 10:08 a.m., Monday, August the 17th in Mount Druitt. So technically, Jake is in the future. He in the future, and we're in the past. If you want to think about it like that. But check this out. Jake has been on dialysis for the last 6.5 years. He spent 6 years on peritoneal dialysis. And after that failed, Jake transitioned to hemodialysis. Now Jake is waiting for a kidney transplant. Jake has a big story, and I'm really grateful he's here to share with us today. Seriously, he reached out to me, and I am so grateful. But before we bring Jake on, let me go over our medical disclaimer. You know, we always got to do that because we don't want people thinking we giving medical information. So the information provided on Dialysis and Life with Steve the Kidney Nurse is provided for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended or implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Now, with that being said and out the way, let's bring on our main guest from Mount Druitt, Australia. Let's give him the VIP welcome. Jake, welcome to
Hey,
the podcast.
how are you, Steve?
All right, how you doing, mate?
Hey, bro, I can't hear you, eh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Wait a minute. I can hear you. Click off and click back on.
Yeah,
Hold
I
tight.
can't.
Can you hear me now?
Nah, I can't hear.
Okay, sign off and sign back on. So while Jake is signing off, sign off and sign back on. Let me
Yeah,
send them
I can't hear you, bro. I can. Yeah, I can't hear.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit now, but it's not loud.
Look at your notes. I sent you a message.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right there. I'll come back.
All right. So while Jake is signing off and signing back on, again, this is a great opportunity to have someone here from Australia. Now, kidney disease is all over the world. This is what we've been saying. Today, we did Kidney Hub East Africa, right? And now we're talking to someone from Australia. Now we got somebody on here laughing, Maria Rosales. What's so funny, Maria? Hey, P Teach, what's going on? So we got Jake back. Let's see if he can hear me now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you now.
Great,
Yeah, I
great.
don't know what happened.
Oh, no, sometimes that happens. And so I always tell the person to log out and log back in.
Yeah, it's funny as my missus is at work. She just texted me saying he's saying log out and log back in.
Oh, that may have what happened. If she texted you before that, it could have caused that for you not to hear me. Is the missus name Maria Rosales?
Nah, bro. Her name's Kalisha, brother. It's not, that's not
Oh,
my miss. That's not my missus, bro.
okay. No. Only reason I asked is somebody on here that's laughing named Maria Rosales. So, but how you doing today,
True.
man?
Bro, I'm pretty good, eh? How are you, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I was looking forward to this. So to start off, Jake, because I see you on TikTok, and I'm hearing some thunder. So, and I see you on TikTok, and we communicated there. But can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what life looks like for you right now?
Yeah, sure, bro. So, my name's Jake. I'm from Australia. I'm 28 years old. So at the moment, I'm dialyzing at the centre via my arm. So I do 5 hours, 3 days a week. Before that, I was on PD dialysis for just over 6 years, and it recently failed. So um, I ended up in hospital and whatnot. But like I'm a lot better now. Been doing hemo for about 3 months. So yeah, that's I guess a little rundown of what's happening with
So,
me at the moment.
so Jake, what were you doing before dialysis came in your life? Like I said, you 28 years old, you're young.
Mm.
Before kidney disease came into your life, what was a normal day like for Jake? What did you do? Was you working? Were you a student? What were you doing?
Yeah, so pretty much, bro. I'll be brutally honest with you. I'm an ex-drug addict. I was drug abusing a lot growing up through my teens into my adulthood too. Um, Alcohol, drugs, and played a big part in my life growing up from the ages like 14 to like 22. So yeah, working in that on the side, doing other things to make money and stuff. I was really against the system. When I say that, like I didn't really, I didn't care what the doctors were saying to me. I just used to tell them what to do themselves. Basically, told them to get stuffed. But yeah, that's what I was doing before dialysis, bro. Just abusing drugs, drinking
So,
up, going partying and stuff. You know.
right,
Yeah.
right. So let me ask you, are you clean and sober today?
Yeah, bro. Like it's been about around 6, nearly 7 years since I took drugs last. I have had times where I have smoked a little bit of marijuana over the last 6 years.
Sure,
I'm
sure.
not gonna lie, like one-off things and that. These days, like I do have a drink, but it's not like maybe once a month have a glass of wine or something, or and a cigarette. You know, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say I'm a saint, you know, but like
Yeah, I get it. Hey,
yeah.
Jay, let me share. We all have a past. I've been down that road too, believe it or not. I've been down that same road. And over here, we have programs, something called NA, Narcotics Anonymous, or AA,
Mm.
Alcoholics Anonymous, programs for people who deal with that can, fellowship with other people and staying clean and sober who
Yeah.
I deal with. So, hey, we all have a past, man. So I appreciate you, sharing that, with us, just to let people know this disease, man, affects every part, different people in every part of their life, man. So,
Yeah, bro.
perfect people here when it comes to this. So let me ask you, when people hear dialysis, what do you wish they really understood about the day-to-day reality of it?
Look, I wouldn't like for me personally, I feel like the emotional side of it, bro. Like so like 1 minute I could be like, I feel on top of the world, bro. Like I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go help this person and do this. And then after dialysis, I'm absolutely in a different headspace. Like I don't want to go do this or I don't want to go do that because like the emotions and the energy and like trying to explain that to somebody, you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, oh, I know
absolutely.
I was like this before, like probably 5 or 6 hours ago. I was saying, yeah, I'll come help you do this, or I'll come hang out with you. And then after dialysis, my complete demeanor changes, bro. You know, and like, look, shout out to my Mrs. Kalisha Elwood, my amazing partner. She's watching this right now. She understands me and she gets it. When I start explaining to her, she looks at me and she says, what explaining? You know what I mean? I already know. But yeah, like I guess that for me, like the emotional side of dialysis, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like look, there's Google there, bro. Like if you don't, I'm not gonna sit here and explain to you what dialysis is. Go look it up on Google. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh no, I'm sure a lot of people know watching this what dialysis is. So it's
Yeah, and
no
I'm just
need.
speaking. I'm speaking for people that I know. You know, like I've got a couple of boys, bro. Like one of them, bless him, he's watching this now. Shout out to Yohani lad, Tipsy lad, one of the boys. He always still gets my liver and kidney mixed up, and we've been best mates for years. So he goes, "Oh, bro, have you got your new liver yet?" And I'm just looking at him. I'm like, "Bro, you know, it's a kidney, mate."
Yeah. Well, hopefully this broadcast, people watching or could watch the rebroadcast, your friends on Steve the Kidney Nurse YouTube,
Yeah.
can get a better understanding of what you go through and your life on a day-to-day basis, navigating through dialysis. So Jake, you're only 28.
Yeah, bro.
But you've already been living with kidney disease for a long time. Tell
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
what has this journey been like emotionally?
Bro. So I got to go back years, bro, because I found out when I was 15 that I was only born with half a right kidney, so I got no left kidney. So my right kidney, it's half a kidney, anyways. It was failing when I was born, but like yeah. So when I found out, then honestly, bro, as I said before, I didn't really care, bro. Like until I got a little bit older. You know, but it's been a big journey. Like a lot of changes I had to make to myself. Like mentally, I had to rebuild my mind again. Like I had to do a lot of groundwork, bro. Like on myself to just even start dialysis. Like I started dialysis like 6 years ago now. You know, and I think if I didn't have, like, I guess if I didn't have that drive to keep going, bro, I think I'll end up in hospice, or like, because I was already depressed and anxious and nervous and like everything that comes with any disease, you know what I mean? Any type of organ failure, bro. You go through all these emotions and lucky, like I gripped myself, bro. I grabbed my heart and my soul, my mind. I said, bro, you got to do this, bro. Like, bro, you got your loved ones looking at you. Like, bro, look at this silly guy not even looking after himself. You know what I mean? So it was a big wake up call, especially like I'll say in the last 4 years. I'd say like I've had a big change. You know, like I started looking at it like optimistically and more positive, bro. Like in a positive light, instead of just like, oh no, this is how I'm going to live. This is the end of my life or whatever. You know.
Right.
So also one thing that helps me out a lot, like I can only speak for myself here because this is what helps me. I take a look around at what's going on in this cruel world, bro. Like I look at other people at the dialysis center that they can't even get kidneys, bro. They can't even pull out 2 liters out of them because their heart will just fail on them. You know what I mean? And there's always somebody going through something worse than I would ever go through, bro. That's one thing that I grip onto, and it helps me. You know.
That's interesting that you say that. I often share about the kidney warriors over in Gaza that are suffering from, you know, the war that they didn't ask to be in. You know, infrastructure, no machines, lack of supplies because of Israel. You know, I mean, I start getting emotional because you have people who went from going 3 days a week, Jake, down to 1 day a week for 2 hours. Now, you know, and I know that it's just a matter of time because no one can truly survive for a long period of time of going to dialysis 1 day a week for 2 hours.
Nah.
So, but we had a question from one of my followers, and I always appreciate her support and showing up. PT, she says, what has been the biggest challenge in adjusting to your life, but his life now on dialysis? What has been the biggest challenge for you adjusting to this new normal for you?
Well, I have to think about that. The biggest adjustment.
Well, the biggest challenge adjusting to the life.
Yeah. Well, PD, for PD, when I was on PD, the hardest thing for me was like going on the machine and knowing that I got to come home to this. Like I can't just go out, because I always got to come home and do the PD machine. And for hemo, honestly, I had to stop working just because my job wasn't flexible. And yeah, just knowing that, like,
so adjusting.
They're adjusting to the machines and stuff. Yeah, for me that was pretty deep. Like it took me a while to get used to doing that, but yeah, like just knowing that like this machine's your lifeline, you know, a bit of a big adjustment like that. Yeah, and yeah, at the moment, stopping what I was doing for work was a big one too. Eating different too. Like bro, this fluid restriction is crazy. All the kidney dialysis patients, you know that, especially if you're on hemo, bro, you can't drink much fluid. So at the moment, I don't pass much urine. So I'm doing about 1.2 liters a day. Fluid restriction, that was a big change, and like the dieting too, big change. Like that was hard too, just adjusting to all that stuff. Like I've been on dialysis for 6 years. I'm struggling to stick to diets and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you, you've been on dialysis 6 years. You said that a couple of times. Was there a moment where it really hit you like, wow, this is my life now?
Oh man. I don't want to sound arrogant, but no, like it's for me, it was inevitable. You know, I saw this coming from a young age. Like my parents, they had me when they were very old. Like my dad was like 50, my mum was like 40. You know, and they would tell me they didn't know what it was, but they'd be saying, Jake, you need to look after your kidneys. You need to look after your kidneys. For my baby to like rest in peace. They weren't around long, but yeah, that's all I heard growing up from them was watch your kidneys, watch your kidneys, watch your kidneys. Little did I know what they meant when they were saying that, you know. And like, so yeah, I'm not trying to be like a tough guy, like, oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, like I already knew what was coming, you know, so I'm already prepared for it, bro. So when I found out when I was 15 years old, I'm gonna be on dialysis in the next 6-something years, I was already mentally prepared for it because that's all I heard growing up, you know, like not the dialysis, this and that, but more like my parents warning me about it, you know.
So what did you have?
Yeah.
Do you have polycystic kidney disease?
Man, honestly, I don't even know what it is, bro. But I was only born with a right kidney, and it's malrotated, and it's like not even a full kidney, bro. So your full kidney's like this. One's like half of my fist, upside down.
Right.
Yeah. It's got a funny name. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But
right. You did mention that. Hey, Jay, let me ask you. Have the thought of doing home hemo entertained? Have you ever entertained that thought of doing home hemo?
You know what? This is a funny story. There's a hemodialysis nurse. She looks after all the home patients, and she's known me for a long time. Shout out to Blay from Blacktown Regional Dialysis Center. If you ever come across this video, you know she knows like best friends, you know. But she has been trying to get me to start hemodialysis. I got like when I was on PD, she was telling me, she goes, Jake, when you get on hemo, do it at home, do it at home. But yeah, for me, it's running through my mind. But like if I did start hemo at home, like my partner would probably have to stop working and like stuff like that. So like look, it's a 50-50 for me. But at the moment, I'm still trying to get used to getting poked in the arm. I've only been poked in the arm twice. So like, yeah, I'll consider it, but I just want to just make sure everything's in place first before like you know, going through it. Because my circle, like, you know, my support network is, you know, it's really just like one person at the like moment, which is my partner, you know, like so she would have to. It'll be a big change for her. She's always like keen for it, but yeah, like look, it is what it is. The center's only about 5 minutes away from my house at the moment, anyways.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
not far.
Nah, not at all. I could walk there in 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Wow. So Jake, you did PD for 6 years before moving to hemo when it failed. Can you walk us through what that transition was like for you?
You know what? It was one of the scariest days of my life. So I ended up in emergency. So before I went to emergency, I had an appointment with my nephrologist, and he just looked at me. I was, you know, when if anyone, like people know when your PD is failing, it's failed. You pack on a lot of fluid weight. Your blood pressure is very high. You can't breathe. You're coughing. It's ugly. So, anyways, I ended up in emergency so they could put an emergency vas cath in my chest, and it was scary, bro, because I nearly died in hospital there. Lucky that they got the catheter in when they did and started dialyzing me, because I don't think I would have made it through the week still trying to do PD. For the transition, yeah, it was a good feeling, you know. Like I was like, far man, like I could have been gone, bro. You know, I might not have come out of this on the better side, you know. So it was actually a blessing, you know, for me. Kept me, you know, kept me around for my loved ones and that. But yeah, it was yeah, like it is what it is, you know. I don't really feel like it was. Yeah. The scariest thing was that I nearly died, you know. Getting a chest catheter in and made me feel a lot better. Yeah, like it's a blessing, you know. Always pay my respects to the dialysis team and you know, these amazing people in the whole community that are helping everyone around the world like live longer, you know, not for only themselves but their loved ones and that, you know. Oh, bro, I might
There
need to
we
log
go.
back
No,
in.
no,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
was,
no, there it is.
my mic was on mute. What was the hardest part about leaving PD behind and starting again on hemo?
The freedom, bro. When I was on PD, I had a lot more freedom. The diet changed too, as I said before, and the fluid restrictions, bro. That was pretty good on PD. Like I could basically drink as much as I wanted or eat really what I wanted. And the freedom, yeah, bro. Like I could go out through the whole day, then come home and just like, you know, do your PD. Yeah, bro. That was a big change. Like going from, you know, an overnight machine to like the hemodialysis machines, the freedom, bro.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Jake, a lot of people your age are focused on work, travel, relationships, and just figuring life out. So how has dialysis changed the way you see your life and your future?
So that's a very good question, bro. Like it's opened up my eyes in the way where I know who's actually here for me and who's not here for me. Who's got my back and who hasn't got my back. And moving forward, these are the people that keep like the people that support me, and I know they're the people they're pushing me, bro, to get there. They're cheering on the fence, bro, and like clapping for me, you know. Love yous, you know. But yeah, bro, like I'm so blank right now. Like I don't think like that. Like I think like oh yeah, sweet. Like I'm gonna get this kidney, and then once I get this kidney, I'm gonna build my health back and this type of stuff, and hopefully, like I've got to play a lot of catch up. You know, like when I pray to God I get this kidney soon. Play a lot of catch up. Like I'm doing a lot of like self care, bro, and like trying to get my health back to where it should be. You know, so like things like that I look forward to. Yeah, bro. Like good question.
Right. Jake, do you ever grieve the life you thought you'd be living by now?
Yeah, bro. Like I wish it wasn't the way it was, you know. But like as I said before, bro, like it was inevitable. Like in my situation, what's happened to me, it was inevitable, bro. Like to be on dialysis and going through what I'm going through now. But yeah, like I do wish that I wasn't in the position I was. But hey, like this, bro, this is the life I breathe, bro. This is the life I lead. I can't just wake up, oh, change it, you know, like I'm at peace with it, bro. You know, like I'm at peace with this life that I live. And look, bro, like it's a great life. Like, look, it's not great, but like for me, I'm optimistic with it. But like I'm gonna try and make the best out of what I got. Like for now, you know, like once the kidney comes, I can work out, I guess, the life I wish I had. You get what I mean?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah, bro. Like yeah. So that's how I feel about that. Like yeah, I'm at peace with being on dialysis, bro. You know, I'm at peace with this. You know, like that's just yeah,
Hey,
that's how I
let me
feel
tell
about that.
you, a lot of people are not. And your story, I'm telling you, is going to resonate and help a lot of people, especially, at the age you're at, where, as I said, most people around 28, 35, 40, working, traveling, this, that, and the other. But at the same time, this, meaning dialysis, doesn't have to stop one from living life. It's just a part of your life, but it doesn't have to stop you from living your life. But let me ask you this. When dialysis gets really heavy, what are the hardest moments for you? I mean, physically, mentally, or emotionally?
Oh, bro. So when it like I haven't been too good the last maybe 2 weeks. I know when I start getting in like a mind state, like when I'm feeling a bit down, I start sleeping a lot, like bed rotting a lot. So like yeah, that's like the mental, physical side of it. Like also if I have a bigger session on the dialysis machine, like you get the body cramps or like you start feeling like crap and that. Um, and Also what gets me like emotionally is that I start belittling myself, bro. I start talking shit to myself, trying to make myself feel like somebody that I'm not. Like for example, bro, like my partner has had a lot of birthdays come up lately, bro. And like her friends, they're lovely people, they're amazing, bro. And I haven't been able to make these birthdays because, as I said before, I'm saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come. Yeah, I want to be there. I'm so excited to go." But as soon as I finish dialysis, like I start, like my energy drops, demeanor drops, so I don't make it to the birthday, and then I start getting in my own head, saying all these negative things to myself, like, "Oh, bro, why can't you be the man that she wants, bro, or she needs?" Little do I know, this is all just bullcrap that I'm saying to myself, bro. She's at the parties, the birthdays and stuff, and they're going, "Bro, is Jake okay? Like, man, I hope he's all right." Like, and then here's me thinking the opposite, like they're saying to her, "Oh, like, why are you with him? Why are you with him? Why are you with him? Because he's this, he's that." But that's not the case. That's just me talking to like my own head, being paranoid and stuff like that, you know. Like so, yeah, like that's some stuff that goes through my head, and then but I always try and just narrow it down to bro, like you're talking that toxic garbage to yourself again, Jake, So like yeah, so that answers your question. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, what does a really bad day looks like, and how do you get through it?
Ooh. So, like a real bad day for me, would be waking up and overthinking everything. Like when I say everything, like from my friendships, my relationships, relationships with my siblings, my family, people that I've had problems with in the past. Like I'm waking up like that, and when I'm a forgiving person, you know what I mean. And then when I feel like I'm questioning my forgiveness on all this like whatever like stuff that's running through my head, yeah, like that it just brings my whole energy down, bro. Like my whole mood, like yeah, when I start questioning my like my morals and stuff, when I start going, "Oh, why did I forgive this person? They don't care. They would have pissed on me if I was on fire." But then I got to humble myself and be like,
Right.
calm down, Jake. Like, it's all right. Like as long as you know that you forgive them and you're okay. Like, don't worry about whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess that's like for me that like, yeah, the mental side of things for me, it's real gets harsh. It gets horrible. But the physical side of me, it's okay. Like I feel tired, get a bit sore now and then. But yeah, the mental side for me, it gets wild sometimes, bro. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Jake, has there been times when you felt angry about all of this, angry at your body, angry at the situation, or just angry at life?
Bro, yeah, bro. Like it happens quite often, bro. You know, like but yeah, as I said before, I always just try and humble myself and bring myself down, bro, like to a level where I'm comfortable with, instead of like just trying to find something to be angry at, you know?
So let me ask you, I know you shared with us about your past, use of alcohol and drugs. So
Mm.
now what do you do with those feelings that you deal with when they come up now?
So like, is that like wanting to go take drugs again, or is that like the
No,
question
I'm
that
just
you're trying to
asking
ask?
you,
Oh,
I know that's part of your past. And
yeah,
for
yeah.
many people, uh, sometimes they use, alcohol and
Oh,
drugs.
yeah, I get you. Yeah, yeah. I'll be honest with you, bro. The drugs, no, bro. When I think about drugs or anything, I feel putrid, bro. I feel like a dog. Like in Australia, if someone's calling you a dog, it's not a nice word. But the shit I used to get up to when I was on drugs, bro, it was putrid. Like I used to steal off my dying mother, bro. You know, I used to go into her wallet, take her money to go get drugs, bro. Or like just used to steal, pinch off people, bro, that loved me and cared about me. But like yeah, I feel putrid when I think about drugs, bro. Like wanting to like, even I get real anxious and nervous in a way where like, oh, I'm not anxious to have it, or like I'm wanting it. It's more like I start thinking like how I used to be when I was on it, when I used to take drugs, you know. With the alcohol, look, man. As I said before, have a glass of wine like once a month or something. It's all right. I like the wine, you know. Have a glass of wine here and there. But yeah, but when it comes to the drugs, bro, it's like a big no-no for me, bro. It's a lot of it was a traumatic time in my life, bro. So yeah, when I think about that, it's a big turn off, bro. Like like yeah, it's just I get disgusted with myself, you know. Like
Are you on
as I
the
said, bro, it's
transplant
traumatic.
list?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I've been on it for a while now. About yes, ever since I've been on dialysis. Had a story of that. I have been suspended from it. I think once, and it took me in Australia just to get back onto the list. It took me 18 weeks for them to reinstate me. And how I got taken off the list. This was back in 2024. All it took was I had one joint, like smoke some marijuana,
Right. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it come up in my blood. It come up in my blood 2 weeks later, and they took me straight off. They suspended me, and they said, "Look, you got 18 weeks to get yourself clean, or whatever you need to do. We're going to test you again." And I was trying to, I was saying, "Look, it was like a one-off thing. Look, I understand, like you have a process and that." And then yeah, they reinstated me, and yeah, like I haven't been taken off it since. The I'm really high actually on the transplant list. I think I'm in like the top 4 or something at the moment. But at the
Okay.
moment they're worried about my heart. So because it's pretty traumatic, bro. On your body, it's a big toll on your body going from failing PD to hemodialysis real quick. And yeah, so my heart, the echocardiogram. I've done an echocardiogram 2 years ago. You do them every 2 years here in Australia, and so last year's one it was good. This year, I done a couple of weeks ago. My heart function's dropped, but it's still okay. They still haven't sent me to the cardiologist yet or anything, but they want me to do a repeat test in 3 months. So I'm still on the transplant list, but if it comes back in 3 months that my heart function has dropped again, I have to go see a cardiologist so they can make the heart stronger.
Got you. Got you. Now,
Yeah.
Jake, you mentioned you have a big story to share with the community. What part of your journey feels most important for people to hear?
Um, look, bro, look, like I didn't have the best upbringing. I've been through a lot of shit. You know, I'm not trying to like say, oh, I've done like I'm the worst that's gone
Mm-hmm.
through this and that. But look, man, what I've been through, bro, and I still try and see the good in life and the good in people. Yeah, bro, like just always remember that there's somebody in this world, a lot of people in this world that are going through something worse than I would ever go through, or all these people watching this video right now, bro, that you could ever go through, bro. And look, I know that's gonna brush some people the wrong way, but hey, like it's the truth, you know. Like you can either like sit there and wallow out and be sad. Look, it's okay to be sad. It's a natural human emotion, you know. But like, look, man, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, bro. And when you realize that, bro, you go for that. You're gonna have your days where you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, but you got to do it. You know, if you don't want to do it, well, that's on you, bro. You know, but like from my story, man, look, I was a junkie on the street, bro. Junkie on the street, stealing off people to get drugs, bro. You know, and it's funny as because that's not what caused my kidney failure. Like it was gonna happen anyways. You know, and now I look back on how I was to where I am now, bro. I've changed so much, man. Like I've changed so much for the good, man. Like in a positive way, you know. Like I remember back in the days, like it was hard for me to realize that I'm the problem. I'm the one with the problem, you know. Now that I realize a couple of years back that, like, bro, you got a problem, bro. Like, why are you trying to blame everyone else for your problems? Yeah, that helped me out a lot. But yeah, man, like as I said before, bro, I was a junkie on the street, bro. Was looking at either death or just in jail, bro. You know, and I'll turn my life around. So like, I really hope like this hits someone, like someone or touches someone, helps someone, bro. You know, they're going through like similar stuff. I know there's a lot of young kidney patients out there that are going through similar stuff. You know, just know, bro, you're not alone. Like there's a big community out here, you know. Like, and I've just found this community. Like, I wish I found this community years ago. I've only found this community maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, bro. Like yeah, bro. Like I just yeah, I pay homage, bro. So much respect to myself, bro. Like and I remember when I would try and like say nice things about myself, it wouldn't work, you know. I would just sit there, oh, you're all shit, Jake. You're all shit, you know. But like now, bro, when I say good things about myself, bro, I know, like, man, it feels good to say like me saying good things about myself, you know. I think that's a start, you know. Bro, you got to love yourself, you know. If you're not loving yourself, bro, how can you love the person next to you?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it, man. Like, this is the life I lead. This is the life I live. This is the life I breathe. I'm at peace with it. Whatever happens. It comes my way. I cop it on the chin, and yeah, bro, just pick the ball up and keep moving forward. You know, I have days where I step back, but I come back even harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man, I just want to say, I know we just met, and you know, I really thank you for being honest and frank with your story. And I want to say I'm proud of you. You know, I don't know what your life was like in Australia. I know there's some tough places. I heard of some places like Wales and other places over there that, you know, they're really bad when it comes to the addiction problem. So I can't imagine what your life was like on the street of Australia dealing with that, man. But
it's like normal, bro. It's normal around here, you know.
I'm sorry.
It's normal around here, bro. Like, especially where I'm from. Like, bro, you got like two paths, bro. You're either gonna, you know, or well, let's say three paths, bro. You're either gonna make it in rugby league, you know, become a football player, or you're gonna get a job in a trade, like an apprenticeship, or like, you know, do something good with your life, or you're just gonna go down left, bro, and start selling drugs, become a gang member. Like shout out to Mount Druitt Boxing too, bro. Check them out, lad. They're helping the youth around here, bro. Yeah, bro. They're helping the youth around here. Yeah, bro. Shout out also, Rods. They're helping the youth around here, bro, to get off the street. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just said, bro, they're the free paths around here, bro. You're either gonna, you know, become a rugby league player, or you're either gonna get a trade and, you know, build a business, or you're just gonna end up as drug dealer, bro, or worse, dead, bro. That's the reality of living, like, around here, you know.
Wow. Let me ask you, Jake. Is there something you lived through that changed you forever?
Something I lived through that changed me forever.
There's something that, right? I'm sorry. Is there something that you lived through that changed you forever? Is there a situation that you lived through that changed you forever?
Yeah, bro. Look, so like this is pretty deep, bro. I tried to commit suicide back in 2019, and I was looking at my mum's portrait, and I was gonna go through it. I was very high on drugs. I went to go through with it, and I don't know, something just snapped in me, bro. Like, what you doing? And I guess, yeah, like, bro, that changed my life, because I'm here now, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, like that changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, that changed my life, bro. Because yeah, man, like I was gonna do it, but I didn't do it. And yeah, I've never looked back since then, bro. So it was all happened around the same time. Like, I remember I went to do that. I woke up the next day, I just kept taking drugs, whatever. And then yeah, after that, I just slowly started, like, yeah, getting off drugs and like rebuilding myself, you know. And it took a long time, not gonna lie. Like, it didn't happen overnight. Like, I still have like times now where like my brain would just it would like it's the effects from all the drugs I used to take, bro. Like, yeah, might just have a brain snap, or like wipe, you know, like I'm just blank, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, that's from taking drugs back in the days. Yeah, so yeah, that what I just said to you, bro, real shit, lad. Like, I went to go do it. I wasn't strong enough, or I should say strong enough. Like I shouldn't say that, but like, yeah, bro. I feel like God had better plans for me, bro. You know, and I prayed, bro. Like, and look, I'm still trying to find my religion and that, like what I am religiously. But I remember that day, bro. I got on my hands and knees and I prayed, and I think I remember I said something along the lines of like, I feel dirty. You know, this is a dirty feeling. And I look at where I'm at now, like mentally, physically, bro. Like, God's out there, bro. You know, like I prayed, I got on my hands and knees and begged God to help me. You know, and I look where I'm at now. I'm like, bro, like it worked. You know, so like that's my little experience with, I guess, spirituality, religion, and stuff. You know.
Yeah. Before I ask my next question, we had a question from P. Teach. Now, I don't know all the requirements here, and you asked to get on the transplant list, but she asked, do he have the same requirements as the U.S. have to get on the transplant list in Australia? Is it similar? Now, what are the requirements for to be placed on the transplant list? And
okay, yeah, I'm not too sure how it is in the US, but here in Australia, so as soon as you start dialysis, that's when your time starts. But so that's one of what the requirements. You need to go get your teeth checked, like a dental check. You need to get your like echocardiograms and stress tests and stuff. I had to get a skin. Yeah, you get your skin checked for cancer. Yeah, like
mental evaluation.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So I had to see a psychologist before they like put me on the transplant list. Yeah, you can't you can't smoke, you can't drink, you can't do drugs. Hence, that's like not only for my mental health and my loved ones and all that. I stopped doing all that stuff because I know that they're just going to jar me because they've already jarred me before for doing it. But yeah, so basically no smoking, drinking, no drugs. You have to be a certain weight too. So I had to get down to under 100 kilos to be a good candidate. So basically just you get your skin checked, get your heart checked, get your teeth checked, mental health assessments, no drugs and alcohol and smoking, and you have to be a certain weight. You can't be overweight. And
do they require you to have the COVID test?
No. I know that COVID in Australia is like nothing. Like I haven't heard about COVID in a long time in Australia.
Right. Now,
yeah, but I'm guessing back when COVID was a thing, they'll be COVID testing you. Not sure.
Correct. So, Jay, waiting for a kidney transplant can be such an emotional roller coaster. How do you hold on to hope when the waiting feels so uncertain?
So I look at it as right now I'm stable. Like with hemodialysis is keeping me stable right now. When it comes to waiting for the kidney transplant, I look at the community that are getting transplants, like in the community who are getting transplants, that have got transplants. That's a big like that inspires me, like, oh yeah, sweet. Like if this guy's got it, oh man, I'm gonna get one, Or if this lady's got one, I'm gonna get one. But yeah, right now, the TikTok community for me is like the dialysis TikTok community for me is a big like a big spot in my heart, like my soul, like it resonates with me a lot. So yeah, as I said before, hemodialysis has got me stable. So yeah, if that's not working and I couldn't get access to that, maybe I would break down, bro. But right now things are like it's okay, you know what I mean? The kidney will come when it comes,
Yeah. So what does hope look like for you on the harder days?
Sorry?
What does hope look like for you on the harder days?
Bro, waking up, bro. Waking up. Straight up. Wake up, breathe the fresh air, bro. Go look at hear the birds chirping, bro. That's hope for me, bro. That's hope. When you look out my window right here, I'm talking to you right now. So just waking up. That's hope,
Wow.
Me. Yeah, bro. Just being able to look out my window, see the clouds, stuff like that. Yeah, that's hope. That's hope for me, bro.
Wow, that's interesting. What's something about dialysis that people on the outside would never think about unless they had to live it?
Maybe the sudden change in how you were living, going from not being hooked up to a machine, like filtering your blood, to needing a machine to filter your blood. Like your kidneys, they're working 24/7. What does the dialysis machine do? It does like 10% of what your kidneys does, doesn't it?
Something like that.
So so like I feel like that. Just a change in your life, especially for people that have, like for me, like it's different because I already expected it. But the brother over here that's just got kidney stage 5 and 4, whatever he's at, he's been living his life normal, like any other person, and then they have to let's say they they have to go straight to dialysis. That'll be a big change for somebody that's just living normal, So yeah, I feel like that. Like yeah, that's the answer to the question, bro. For me,
Right.
just the change in your lifestyle, like for somebody else, like just changing how you like living,
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that.
That would be hard, Like for me, it was as I said before, I was expected, but like for the brother over here, that didn't know their kidneys were failing the whole time, and now they're on like that'll be traumatic as, bro. That'll be so shit.
Is there a small daily struggle that adds up over time and really wears on you?
Yeah, bro. You know what, the energy, bro. Like like 1 minute I'll be fine, and the next minute I'm not, and then yeah, when I mean it's worn up on me. Like so, remember before how I was saying like the last 2 weeks I've been sleeping a lot more. Yeah, so like it's built up to the point where like my body's in a routine now to go to sleep. You get what I mean? Like during the day. So, and that's just from bed rotting, bro. Like before I started bed rotting, bro, I was walking probably 4 or 5 Ks every day. I was full like determined, and then out of nowhere, my energy just dropped, and then I was like, oh, I'll have a little nap, and then the next day I'm napping at the same time. The next day, and then now it's become like an unhealthy habit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So like it's a new week this week. I'm gonna try and just try and sleep. Like go to sleep when I go to sleep tonight. The weather's so crap here at the moment. It's been thunderstorming and stuff. So like just gonna try and keep myself a bit more busy around the house and stuff. Because once my body gets into that routine again, like I'll pick up that routine. But yeah, right now I'm in a bit of a unhealthy habit with like sleeping a lot during the day, and it's not because I'm tired, or yeah, it is because I'm tired, but it's more like just being a bit lazy, bro. So yeah, that's what I'm going through at the moment. Being a bit lazy and stuff.
This is my last question. We counted down to the wire on time, but if you could speak to another young person who's just starting dialysis and feels scared or overwhelmed, what would you want them to know?
That look, hey, you're going through the motions of this, bro. Like it's okay to be scared. Like this, what you're going through is not natural, bro. Like we're not supposed to have needles in our arms and catheters hanging out of us humans. It's just not natural, bro. But you're only human, man. And like, look, it's okay to not be okay, bro. Like if you're not okay, it's okay not to be okay, man. And just know that that you're a lot stronger than you know right now. Yeah, bro. And there's always somebody, and I said this a lot during this this interview, podcast, whatever it is. There's always somebody, my brother, that is going through something worse than you could ever go through. And look, I know for a younger person, they're either going to take it in or they're just going to look at you and not take it in. But I know when I was younger, I wish I had somebody in my life that just patted me on the back and was like, oh, hey, bro, it's okay not to be okay, bro. I'm here for you. I didn't have that from I didn't have that, bro. I didn't have someone patting me on the back saying, I'm here for you. But yeah, for the young people out there that are going through what we're going through, what I'm going through, what you're going through, if you want to reach out, find me, bro. CKD Warrior 682. My inbox is always open to anyone, bro. Just know that, yeah, as I said, it's okay not to be okay, and look, whenever you're feeling down and out, just try and find that light in your head, bro. Anything that makes you feel good, think about that. Think about that. You know, I know it's a lot easier to think about negative things, but please try and think of the positive things in your life. Like, you know, for me, it's for me personally. I look at my missus, you know. I look at my partner. I look at her and how strong she is, being with somebody like myself that's going through all this stuff, you know. But yeah, just look. Whatever I say is whatever I say. If you take it, you take it in. If you don't, it's all good, you know. Like
right. So Jay,
you know?
what helped you most in the early days when everything felt so uncertain? What helped you the most in those early days when everything felt so uncertain?
Taking time to myself and looking around everybody else around me and realizing that it's not just about me, it's about them too. It's not just about me. It's about you, the people that love me and care about me too. And not being selfish, bro. Not just thinking that it's about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's about her too. It's about my brother-in-law over here. It's about my sister over here too. It's about this person, like people that love you, you know.
Right.
And yeah, that pulled me out of a lot of dark holes, bro. Just realizing that other people have love and care for you, and they have feelings too. You know, that was a big one for me. That's pulled me out of a lot of dark places, bro. Realizing that, man. Yeah.
Sure. So Jay, as we come down to our final minutes of the broadcast, are there any final thoughts or shout outs you like to say before we end the broadcast?
Look, I just want to make a big, amazing shout out to my partner, Kalisha Elwood. She sees the work. She sees me at my best. Yeah, man, a big shout out to you, babe. Thank you for being here for me the last 5 years. And you know what you have did. You have built the man that I am today. I would not be where I am if it wasn't for you, babe. Just know that I appreciate everything that you do for me. I appreciate you and your time. And I know that there is times where I know you feel like that I don't appreciate you, but just know that, man, I do. And I'm sorry that sometimes you feel like that. But yeah, I look up to you, and you're amazing, and a lot more people in this life should inspire to be like you. Also, just want to shout out Steve, the kidney nurse. He's the man. Thank you for having me on your broadcast, bro. And shout out to Tony. She's watching this right now because I saw her podcast or her broadcast with you, and I was like, bro, I want part of that, bro. So, but yeah, also shout out to all the people that support me, that love me and care about me. You know who you are. I don't need to say names because you already know who you are. But yeah, bro, that's it. I hope my story and my journey it's reached someone that needs it. You know what I mean? This disease, it's a crap disease, man. Like I'm telling you. But yeah, man, we got this. You know, like I know we're gonna have our days where we're not feeling it, but hey, that's a part of the journey. But yeah, I just want to say thank you again, Steve, for having me on your broadcast, bro. It means a lot, man.
Oh, absolutely, Jay. Mate, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing your story with us. I know these conversations can be really personal and at times really tough, but your honesty and your strength are going to mean a lot to so many people listening who are going through their own dialysis journey. Trust me, brother. And to everyone tuning in, thank you for being here with us on Dialysis Life with Steve, the kidney nurse. I hope
Yeah, thank
Jake's
you.
story reminded you that even in the middle of dialysis, transplant waiting, uncertainty, and all the hard days, you are still here. You are
That's it,
still
bro.
fighting, and your
That's it, man.
story still matters. Now, if this episode touched you, please share with someone who needs a bit of hope today. And remember, no matter how heavy the journey gets, keep showing up, keep holding on, and keep believing that better days are ahead. Again,
Exactly, bro.
I am so grateful you were here, mate. And to everyone
No,
listening,
thanks, man.
thank you for being part of this community. Take care of yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you on the next episode of Dialysis Life with Steve, the kidney nurse. Jake, take it easy, man. God bless.
You too, bro.
Take
God bless.
care.
Thanks for having me on here, bro.
Yeah, you're always welcome to come back if you want to co-host or you know somebody want to share their story. Please reach out to me, man. My channels are always open to you.
Nah, sure, bro, man. Thanks for this your time too, bro. Take it easy.
All right, you too, man. Have a great day. You in the
You
future.
too, bro.
Take
See
care.
you soon. I'll see you soon.
Okay. All right, Jake. Take care, mate.
Later, bro.
All right. So that was a great conversation with Jake Ruby, 28-year-old kidney patient that was on PD for 6 years, now had to come back on to hemodialysis. He's waiting for a transplant. He has a positive attitude, and he's from Mount Druitt, Australia. So shout out to Australia, Mount Druitt. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you here. It's your boy Steve, the kidney nurse, live from the nation's capital. I want to say Chocolate City. I can't say that no more. But from Washington, D.C., signing out. Peace and blessings.
Steve on the mic, yeah, the nurse got skill, break it down smooth, keep the whole squad chill, talking about kidneys, yeah, we keep them on track, if your numbers off balance, he gon' bring them right back, got the wisdom on deck, no stress, just facts, hydration, motivation, every time he reacts, from the clinic hallway to your podcast feed, dropping gems so fresh, yeah, that's all you need, Stevethekidneynurse, yeah, you know the name, keep your body in check, yeah, we play no games, real talk, real health, yeah, we keep it pure, tap in right now, Stevethekidneynurse, yeah. The kidney nurse, yeah. Steve the kidney nurse.